This young boy from Texas, so excuse my grandma, big booty, my standards, Deuce and Fanta. If I'm in the scene, I'm flexing in the camera. Check my fellas, be off like the city. Birds of the same feather, we together.
This is our one and final last chance. We are going to the track with Apollo, but I have to tell you guys something. We are changing the format of this video, so no more ads in our videos, and we're gonna be adding some super cool cinematics and dope music. And if you guys wanna support and help me make some car payments, run up the merch for me, because the AdSense is not paying for the car payments no more, because I want to give it all to you guys. And what I mean by that, I want no ads. I want you guys to watch the videos and enjoy them. And I want to add some really dope music to the video, because all the copyright stuff music is absolute garbage. And they keep hitting me with copyright strikes every time I try to make a cool video and add some cinematic music. So that's all the copyright music. Let's get into today's video. Holy shit, that's a race car.
Here we are, boys.
We're at the track.
Back again.
Down. Let's get it. We're gonna take it over.
How many tries is this to hit 10 seconds?
So I might make 2 passes on these wheels, and then I'll switch over to the GT500 ones, give it maybe 2 passes too. If it doesn't get it, it wasn't meant to be. I mean, the DA I don't think is very good either. It's kind of hot.
It's gonna get cool tonight.
That's why I came later, because I didn't feel like
there he is.
There's the big
What's up, boss?
He's getting it there. He says it's my car now. I'm stealing the race car.
Hey, I stole him a tag when I was on a traffic stop from some guy.
Did you really?
It was uninsured, so look what it says.
About that time. It's either make it or break it for Apollo. I don't know, drop a comment what you guys think it's gonna do right now. A little nervous, because this is gonna be it. Next time, we'll be at the track with a converter, 2-step, axles, full 9. Wish me luck. We're only running 2 passes today. I brought the other wheels, the GT500 wheels, because they're lighter, and I figured I can get more mile an hour out of them. But you guys saw, I'll even put in the other clips from Capital. We ran consistent back to back to back. Even when we were hot lapping the car, the times were going down. The best we got was like, I think, what was it, 11:0 something, Colin? Like we were knocking on 10-second doors. So after that, after we did the Capital, we changed the front end. We went with a way more aerodynamic front bumper. We also did a thermostat so the car was gonna run cooler, because my temps at the time were like 210, 215 at the track, like literally at the line. So I was like, you know what? We'll throw a 160-degree thermostat in there. The shop set the fans up perfect for when they kick on. My head temp at the line was like 200, 205 right there, and it's perfect because I'm sitting there, just got done racing the car. Even I hot lapped it. So I don't know. I have really, truly no clue. I think something might be wrong with this clock. I've talked to like 10 other people here, and they all said the same exact thing. All their times are way off. They said like the owner here isn't here tonight, so the track isn't really good. The first pass I spun, first to second shift, but the second pass was actually butter. It was A to B. I power braked it up same way, 2100 RPMs consistently. I'm very consistent with this car. Like I've raced this car 1,000 times, so it's kind of odd that it's that far off. Like usually a motor car will not be far off. Diesel cars are very, very consistent. That's why I like motor. Unlike boosted cars, sometimes you could spin. There's a lot of other variables to it, but motor cars are less affected like to other variables that could happen. So I don't know. It is what it is, guys. Best time here was 11.6 and 1:24.
And now we're gonna go get drunk and end the night on a few Michelob Ultras.
I wanted a full video, and this is where we're at. So we will be doing the converter, we will be doing the 2-step, axles, full 9. I'm actually gonna show you guys something real quick. I didn't show you guys it before. You know what, I'll throw it up on the screen. You guys just saw is a new balancer for Apollo. So let me show you guys down here what we're working with. It's very, very hard to see down there. We have a balancer. Obviously, the balancer balances like the crankshaft and all that fun stuff. You don't know, just Google it, read into it. I ain't no expert, but it is. It's a lot lighter. So rotating mass with this car is gonna rev it out so much faster. That is getting changed. My water pump pulley is getting changed. We went with a Steeda one, and we're also doing oil pump gears because the car is gonna be shifting next at 8,400 RPMs. Which is substantial for a motor car. The 8,400 is up there. So now we're gonna have upgraded oil pump gears. We're gonna be, I don't wanna say true max effort NA because like we can still do a crazy weight reduction. We can still do the crash bars. We can still do the K member. I could even do a lighter seat. Like it's endless. Like I still gonna do the brake. I still got factory brakes. These welds are super heavy. I'm thinking about going with a lighter wheel. So there's a lot of things we can still do, guys. It's right there on the table, and I'm gonna do it just for you guys so you guys can see this car progress. Something that's really, really fast on motor because that's what I want. GT500 Zeus is gonna be coming back. If you guys haven't followed me on Instagram, go follow me. It's Italian410, same as the YouTube. I'm gonna throw up a picture of Zeus on the screen. Zeus is almost done. We're knocking on the door right there, and my buddy Ernie's car, his car just got done. He got a 3.8 Whipple on it, and his car on the first pull, I think made like 1,028. And that, I don't know what pulley size or anything, but we will be lining both those cars up. Whipple versus practically a VMP car, VMP throttle body, VMP lid on the blower, Joker performance built. Zeus is gonna be an animal once it's done, but I think we're gonna call that a wrap for tonight. So, this is the reason why I love Apollo. Check out that Texas plate Colin got me. I showed you guys a little bit. Turned out pretty sick, so thanks, Chuck. But yeah, we are actually headed to Charlotte, North Carolina. I figured I'd pick it up the next day to tell you guys. We were putting Apollo back to his street form. And we got to get some 85 jugs in the trunk. I got to throw in the other GT350 seat. I might bring the B-locks with me just to put in the rear, kind of showcase them at the car show because it's kind of cool. Not really many people have seen that, and a lot of people like to see that it can actually fit in the rear of the car. To talk about the track a little bit, a bunch of people did hit me up, and they were saying that their times were way off, and a few people approached me at the track also. Freaking gnats everywhere. They did approach me at the track and they were like, hey, was your time pretty accurate? And I was like, no, mine was like way off. Like it was 11.6 at like 124 miles an hour, I think it was. I threw away all the time slips, like I was so pissed. But it was just like how it physically cannot be that far off. It physically cannot. Like that was like a car just with like intake and a tune. That's what the Mustang should run, just with a nice little tire. So I don't know, mile an hour wasn't even there, the time wasn't there, 60 foot wasn't there, like all the times were just way off. And I've raced this car so many times, I do it always consistently, the same thing back to back to back. But enough of that, it is what it is because Apollo is going in soon. Hopefully the GT500 will be done in the next few weeks and we'll be dropping Apollo off to do the converter, the axles. I might be taking the Corsa Extreme off and doing straight dumps in the middle. I don't know, I really haven't decided how far I want to take it, but I really want to try to I want it to be a mid 10-second car, that's going to happen, but I would like to do everything possible to be at least a high 9-second car with an all-motor car. A lot of people have done it. I have a lot of fast NA guys reaching out to me, trying to give me tips, trying to give me pointers, so I really appreciate everyone reaching out. It really does mean a lot. Had a company reach out that does like Cobra Jets and stuff like that, and they were saying like we can do like a high rise or something on it. I don't know. I haven't really talked to them that much. I haven't got back to them. They sent me a bunch of stuff, so I was going to take the time to read that, but there is a lot more stuff we can do to Apollo. Weight reduction. There's just like, there's so much. The brakes are like one of the biggest things on these cars. Rotating mass is huge. So I might be actually selling the welds, the S70 or whatever, the Venturas, whatever they're called. So we might be selling them. I don't know. I want to go with the lightest wheels possible, lightest brake possible. Eventually, maybe later down the road, we'll cut the whole front end off of the car and we'll do a tubed front end, which would be pretty crazy. I haven't seen too many people do that unless it's like full-blown race car, but we're already here, might as well just do it. I also want to tell you guys we're going to be in Charlotte, North Carolina. We're going to be also doing a meet at Power Curve. Make sure you follow me on Instagram because I'm going to keep everyone up to date. They want to see Apollo. They want to see Minion. Unfortunately, Derek's car, he did get into an accident. You guys are going to see that separately on his channel. I don't want to talk about it too much. But Maverick, his 2022 Mach 1 did get in an accident. Yeah, he's just been having really bad luck. So go tell him, go say something nice to him, show him some support because I know really he's down in the dumps right now. It sucks. It's just like, you know, it's one thing after the next. And I know we were all looking forward to the Charlotte trip. All three of us cruising down with the cars. And it was going to be a really fun time. We're going to be at the meets, going to the go-kart tracks, stuff like that. So we did have a lot of fun stuff planned, even with you guys. So I really hope he still comes. Make sure you guys go shoot him a comment, shoot him a text, tell him to come because he does have that phone number. Go shoot him a text and tell him we appreciate you, Derek. show some support. Tell him you love him, and we would like to see him out in Charlotte because I know he's really down, and I mean, honestly, I wouldn't want to go to Charlotte either after my car just got messed up. And if he wants, he could drive Apollo, ride with me, whatever the case may be. If I had the Shelby, I would take the Shelby and he could drive an Apollo, but I know Lucifer's clutch is also down right now. We did that in the last video, we smoked it. So, and I think they did send him a new clutch, but we are 3 days out right now, so it's getting a little close. It's really something you don't want to rush, a clutch and then having to drive 1,000 or not even 1,000, maybe like 400 or 500 miles. I don't know what it is, but a round trip would be close to 1,000 miles on a new clutch. I mean, it would be good break-in, but it's just like you really want to do that right before a trip. It wasn't planned, but you never know. I don't know what he's gonna have to do. Maybe he'll be taking Ramina's C7. We'll keep you guys updated to see, but make sure you guys follow all of us on Instagram. I'll put everyone's in the description of today's video. Thank you guys so much for the support. We're actually gonna be taking Apollo to the next level, like I said. Converter, axles, two-step, we're going all out, and I got a new balancer for it. I showed you guys that, and we went the Steeda water pump pulley, which is, it's all rotating mass, and with all motor, you're gonna need every little thing you can get, so that's what it is. Let me guys show you a little walk around of Apollo with the 20s on it. I forgot how small of a tire I put on the rear. It looks so ugly, I'm gonna get flamed. But I think once I put a little bit of weight in the car, a couple extra jugs of E85, it's gonna make it sit nice and right. The new trunk with Apollo on it, carbon fiber, is like all time one of my favorite touches on the car, and the American flag. Those two are like neck and neck. American flag will take it just a little bit because we're in America, God bless America. But the trunk, I love it. Look at this wheel gap. It is horrendous. When I get back, I'm gonna have to get a bigger tire for this. It's just bad. So maybe once we're leaving Power Curve or something, we will have to annihilate these a good bit. Give it a nice little burnout for you guys. But that's how it is in the rear. I think I will, granted, I did just jack the car up a good bit, and it hasn't really settled because I haven't moved it yet, so it's probably still up. It needs to just to settle a little bit. It should go down a little more because I don't remember ever it being that high. Front fitment isn't too bad, but like I said before, guys, our roads here are like really horrendous. Like they're bad. So any lower I could get this car, it's probably just gonna absolutely beat the crap out of it underneath. It's not very safe to have a low car here. Your front lip will get eaten alive. Wheels will get eaten alive by potholes. All right, so a lot of you ask, a lot of you DM me on Instagram and be like, what do you do for workouts? What do you do for this? You should do workout videos. So how about we not combine everything together? Car stuff, racing, lifting. Yeah, it's pretty much all a part of my lifestyle. So this is Sunday. It is Sunday, July 23rd, 12 o'clock. I don't know if y'all can see that very well. But yeah, we're getting it in right now. The news says it feels like 100 degrees. That's also what my phone said. The news says stay inside. But everyone on the news isn't built. They're usually soft, tubby, look pretty weak, fragile. All the guys are pretty much built like 12-year-old boys, so we're from another country watching this. That's how we get this shit done in America.
Everybody waiting for the come up. I ain't sharing one thing. Yeah, I'ma keep on working till the sun up, till I get my rollie and my chain. Yeah. Out in my life when I dropped out of class and fuck you to college, they scamming your ass and you don't even know what the fuck you there for. Government made you the puppet, you know. Ain't nobody gonna tell you, but the only ones that stay on woke. Yeah. Please wear your mask, they gon' save you. Stupid motherfucker, that's a joke. Yeah. Once he starts calling, the calling won't stop till my Lord Jesus Christ. We ain't praying enough, and I told him I'm sorry, please give me a chance. Take me to heaven, it's time to advance. Yeah. Granted all the wishes for the haters that be dissing, for the ones that go miss a lot. Yeah. Ain't no way I'm missing like an eagle with a vision, and I'm going through the Insta like damn. They don't even know me, but they wanna call me homie, cause I'm getting all the answers to the game. Nothing to say, I've been fighting this pain, which all started from love, but now translates to hate, and they spreading through friends, and I'm keeping them coming and making amends, but I keep them around, watch my circle be small. I don't give a fuck about any of you all. Speaking the truth, sometimes might hurt, yeah.
I usually go until I start throwing up, or I'm gagging. Not many people can push themselves to this point, but when I was growing up, I did strongman training a lot, and I was supposed to go to Vegas when I was 16 to compete. I was actually really, really strong, like retarded strong. I don't know why. I trained like an animal, and I still do, but I don't go as heavy. But I can still push my body to the point of like no return until like I have full collapse of everything. Not many people can do that. I had the record for like carrying my body weight. It was almost 400 feet, and I was 185 pounds. It was bags of sand, had to bear hug it like that. The person that beat me by like 2 feet, 1 or 2 feet, he's now in the major leagues, or the NFL was one of them. Yeah, those were my people I was training against, so they're professional athletes, and I'm a YouTuber.
Nice, man. Come on. There you go. That's steady. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Clear. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Nice, keep it going. Come on, Jake.